What's up, everybody? Welcome to a review of Titanfall. This is the open beta tester that's been going on for the weekend. I did try one game already. Now as I'm playing, I'm gonna give you my views and opinions of the new Titanfall. Don't need to go through that again. Every time you start the game, it gives you like a review of everything new they want to do in the Titanfall games. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. I actually was very late into discovering the Titanfall series. My son was actually the one who got me into trying the original Titanfall. And quite honestly, I think the original Titanfall is a lot better than Black Ops 3, which borrows a lot of the exact same mechanics. Maybe not so much in the way of like Titans themselves, but you know, like with the wall runs and the types of weaponry. So I gave one quick play on Friday when I downloaded the beta test, or the alpha test as it was, but never actually got a chance to try the game. I tried it for like one match. Ah! So...
Pick it up, pilot. They're pulling ahead.
Ah! Check your corners, check your corners. I mean, one of the things I'm most excited about with Titanfall 2 is the actual reintroduction of a single-player campaign, something I thought Titanfall 1 was sorely lacking. You know, there was a campaign, but it was an online campaign, and sometimes your success of the campaign was dependent upon your teammates and how they played and whether they gave a shit or not. Whether they wanted to actually play through the objectives or were only interested in their own saves or kills or, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, and... oh, Jesus. And that's a little sad, in my opinion. So... so, you know, in my guesstimation, my personal guesstimation, the single-player offline campaign, I am thoroughly looking forward to, as far as being able to enjoy an actual story revolving around the mythos that is Titanfall. I'm having no luck this game. Spending too much time talking, not enough time actually playing and watching. I do have to get used to the fact that the original Titanfall, I had certain ways I had things set up for the game. Oh, Jesus. You know, certain weapons I like to use. I like to have, I forgot I had that. What's one of the new features? Was this guy hacked? Swear to God, he's like the only one who kills me. Every single time. But, obviously not hacked. It's a brand new game. It's only a beta test.
It's tearing us apart, but we haven't lost yet.
Still learning the game. I don't know what that does.
Boy, your Titan is ready, pilot. Stand by for Titan.
Finally.
Transferring controls to manual operation. Warning, multiple enemy pilots attacking. Warning, there is a hostile pilot on the hull.
So,
Alright, that's it. I'm ending this before you all get destroyed.
oh, nice. Finally get my Titan and don't get to do anything. Where is the dropship? Oh well. So yeah, I mean it's a quick review. I don't like going into games that are half started. Yeah, I really didn't do shit. 4 kills. It's my personal opinion of the game so far, I mean, this is a very early tester. You know, there are some bugs they're gonna work out with it. There's gonna be more maps involved. Right now, there's only 2 maps they let you play with, and I mean, it ends today, so that's why I wanted to get on here and give kind of a quick review before before it was gone. But play my style game that I usually prefer. But all in all, I mean, it seems like it's a pretty good game that's in the right direction. EA EA does make pretty decent games. I know people like want to dog like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, and all that, and I actually like Battlefront, although I do agree with some of the complaints and disappointments in the game series. But let's remember, EA Sports did do Battlefield. And at one point, Battlefield looked like it was going to overthrow the Call of Duty franchise for the first-person shooters, particularly with Battlefield 3. So, I mean, you really cannot hate on EA's game developments for I don't know the maps. pick up my first area. Can't hate them for the maps, and can't hate them for... Or not the maps. Jesus, I can't even think of what I'm trying to say at the moment. Can't hate them for their designs and gameplay. Again, a lot of people... There are a lot of people out there that actually prefer EA's game systems to Call of Duty or even Halo. You know, again, speaking of the Battlefield franchise. You know, I personally have fallen in love with the Titanfall game system. Oh my god. And I see in 2 maps people have already learned how to camp the maps. How do I bring up... Shit, how do I bring up my Titan gun? Maybe I should have read on that.
We're barely winning. Let's step it up.
Jesus. So, I mean, my review of the game is so far from what I've seen of the game, movements could be a little better. In that point, I was trying to rodeo that Titan, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, I feel it was a lack of real control response, but it could have been me. I mean, I'm fair enough to say it could have been my own reflexes were kind of terrible with it, but what the hell? No, hit the wrong button. I grappled instead of throwing my grenade. The long and short of the game is that I'm personally impressed with this being an early release, an early show of the game's promise. I am personally... That was cheap. I am personally impressed with what they're doing with the game series.
We're barely losing, but we can turn this around if we fight harder.
Except, as typical in multiplayer games, there's always those assholes who just sit and camp. And ruin the gaming experience for everybody else. Which, I don't know. Like, everybody else could have their opinions of it. I think it's cheap and cheesy. It's not a correct way to play. You ruin the fun for everybody under the sun for yourself. I mean, I've had that opinion for numerous times. People who play like that they're out for themselves. They're not team players. They're not out to actually enjoy the game as the game was intended to be enjoyed. They're only into their own KD and
Splitter rifle locked on pilot.
We're losing. Fight back.
Powering up primary weapon system.
oh, come on.
Warning. Engage defensive. Multiple Titans.
I got us this time. But we'll be back.
Finally a rodeo, but I didn't realize that the shield would still be going on. Haha, got in. So yeah, my review of Titanfall, excellent game. In the right track. Definitely some things I would work on and improve. All in all, excellent game. Give more of an outlook and review to it when the game actually releases on October 28th. But it is definitely a game that I'm looking forward to. And as such, can't wait for it to come out. Till then, guys, keep playing.